Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Stack Sats Show, your beginner-friendly guide to saving in Bitcoin. And today is our 1 year anniversary for the show. It's also pizza day. So we have a lot of stuff to talk about. Have some fun, relax, keep stacking. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Tomorrow I get my cast off, or I'm going to the doctor to see if I get my cast off. I think I will, hopefully. And yeah, things are looking up. Things are looking up. Round of applause and shout out from the live studio. Shout out and round of applause from the live studio audience for Paul in the house. What up, Paul? We got fine times in here, and Mr. Carlos Jaramillo. What up, Carlos? Thanks for tuning in. All right, gentlemen. You know how we roll around here. We'd like to get things started with the Sat Strength. Sat Strength. All right, today the price of Bitcoin is 69,000 again. Man, we've been stuck at 69,000 for a while. What up, Leonard? Good to see you in here. Leonard in the house. Cheers. Pizza Day 2024. Bitcoin is $69,441.30. Today you can buy 1,440 Satoshis for a single dollar. What is a Satoshi? A Satoshi is a fraction of a Bitcoin, just like a dollar is made up of 100 cents. A Bitcoin is made up of 100 million Satoshis. So you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin all at once. You can buy it in increments, small purchases over time. Overall average of your entry price into Bitcoin will be low if you keep buying at a set frequency. Okay, so you're walking down the street minding your own business. You look down, you see a penny, you pick it up, and all the day you'll have 14.4 Satoshis. 1 penny buys you 14 Satoshis today. A year ago today, 1 penny was buying you 39 Satoshis. Almost 4,000 sats for a dollar. Now it's just 1,440 Satoshis for a dollar. Okay? So, the topic of today, besides Pizza Day, right, is let's see what happens if you were able to save in dollar cost average into Bitcoin for the past year, like we've been doing here on the show. That is the whole purpose, right? That is the whole point. This show was an experiment to see if we would be in the positive just by buying Bitcoin, taking custody of it, and continuing to do so whenever we can, little at a time, for the long term. Just keep buying, keep stacking on a regular frequency. Okay? So, I know this kind of gets into a little bit of the stack recap, but let's do the why we stack first. That way we can jump into the stack recap and we can recap the whole show progress since the beginning of the show. Okay? Why we stack. To buy more pizza, of course. Nah, I'm just kidding. We stack because we understand that saving in Bitcoin increases your purchasing power over time. Okay? Saving in Bitcoin is like giving yourself a perpetual retroactive raise for the hours you've already worked for as long as you continue to hold that Bitcoin that represents those hours of labor you put in. Okay? That's a short and sweet version of why we stack. Okay? We're stacking because all this economic uncertainty, the stock market's going weird, all the businesses in the stock market. I mean, nobody's buying anything these days, right? Money's tight. So what are those companies? How are those companies going to be profitable if their customers are not buying, right? That's why a lot of stocks, a lot of issues with the even the food market, the fast food market, been showing up in the news, right? People are complaining about the high prices. Right? People are too busy trying to make ends meet and just pay their rent and stuff, right? Pay their mortgage to buy the extra stuff that they used to be able to buy all the time, like Starbucks or fast food, right? Fast food is a luxury now, right? The banking system is in turmoil. right? Inflation's going through the roof, right? All this stuff adds up to just uncertainty and a continued debasement of the dollar. So what we do is we just try to stay positive, continue to do our work, whatever work it is that we do to continue to generate income, and we take that income and we fold it into Bitcoin, and when we take that income and save it in Bitcoin, instead of letting the government leech our purchasing power by holding dollars or whatever government currency you're holding, we let it appreciate against the dollar because our value is outside of that inflation system when it goes into Bitcoin. And that's it. That's pretty simple. That's why we stack here on the show. That's what we've been stacking for exactly 1 year. For exactly 1 year. So that said, let's do, if you guys have any questions, that would be a good time to ask questions. And also, are you having pizza today? What are your favorite, what's your favorite pizza toppings? Not all of them, but just what's your favorite pizza topping? If you're gonna order a pizza, what are you gonna get? I like pepperoni and jalapeno. That's good. I also like, yeah, I guess for the most part, it would be pepperoni and jalapeno. It's kind of my go-to. If I want to go crazy, I'll do like pepperoni, jalapeno, and pineapple might be good too. Sweet and spicy. Yeah, tasty. Let me know what you guys like on your pizza on pizza day. All right, we're gonna do an epic stack recap because we're doing a stack recap for the year. Okay, I mean we kind of do the same thing anyway, but here it goes. Stack recap. All right, so the stack recap for the whole trajectory of the show since a year ago on Pizza Day, May 22nd, 2023, we started buying Bitcoin here on the show live for your entertainment, for your education, and for your motivation. We've been buying Bitcoin here on the show live, Monday through Friday. We used to do 12 p.m. Pacific. Now we're doing 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. And we start with $5 purchases on days when our average buy price was below the price of Bitcoin. We would do a double stack like here. We bought $10 that day. We bought $10 that day, right? Until the price of Bitcoin got above our average buy price, and then we would just do the minimum, which would be $5 here, here, here. Or eventually we moved our minimum to $10, right? And then eventually we moved our minimum to $20. So this is a double stack, a $40 double stack. And for episode 100 of the show, I think that's when we did a $1,000 stack on that day. It was a smash buy too, because the next day it pumped. Yeah, we bought 35 and it went to 36 and 37. But that was a good buy. And then we've been buying 20. I think this is episode 200. We bought $200 worth of Bitcoin, I think. No, that's not episode 200. No way. This is episode 200. We bought $200 worth of Bitcoin. I can't remember why we bought $200 here. Maybe because it was a big dip. I don't know. I can't remember why we bought $200 there, but we bought $200 there. And then let's see. Yeah. Besides those two big buys, most of our buys have been pretty consistent. $20, $20, $20 for the most part. Yeah, for the most part. Sometimes we did a quadruple stack on days when Bitcoin was below our average purchase for the year, or for 2024. So that's why we have these like quadruple buys here. But other than that, most of our buys from that since Bitcoin has been going up, with the exception of our episode 200 buy, has been about $20, which is not bad. Fab, gorgonzola, pear, walnuts. Oh wow, that's cool. Second favorite, onions, Oh, pork cheek? What? That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Chili pepper. Ooh. Pineapple, ham, and barbecue chicken. Oh, what? Carlos, that's crazy. That's a good one. I don't like the barbecue chicken so much, but I do like the pineapple and the ham. And sometimes I'll throw bacon in that combo where you have pineapple, ham, and barbecue chicken. I do pineapple, ham, and bacon. Bacon. That's wild. That's wild. So yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, we're still stacking. I'm missing a bunch of stacks here that I haven't updated the sheet. I should do that. And then just in 2024, we've been stacking as well. In 2024, we're up about 31%. For the whole show, the results after 1 year of stacking. There it is. After 1 year of just buying Bitcoin and holding it, we are up 75% today on the anniversary of the show. On the anniversary of the StackSats show, we are up 75% on our investment of $6,331. And that's how much we've invested into buying these Satoshis, into buying 16.1 million Satoshis. And today that's worth $11,125 or 75 Satoshis. You know what we should do? We should update the spreadsheet because I know I'm missing some dates. That way it's completely up to date up until today. So let's do that real quick. I'm sorry it's going to take a little bit of time, but bear with me. Let's just do it. And that way we get a better, accurate number for this momentous day. Pizza day. Where we stacking all the time. Let's do this one. Okay. Little mood music while we stack, while we update the spreadsheet. Okay, so we're at 15. The 15th was, oh man, since last Wednesday, we're like a week behind, guys, in buys. Come on, dude. Get your stuff together. Get your stuff together. Okay, 14, 15. I did a $20 buy. I'll do these kind of quick. I'm getting good at this. 15 was $20 buy at 66,000. Yep, that's it. Okay, then the 16th, there it is. 5, 16, 24. We bought at 65,660, and we bought $20 worth, and that yielded us 0.00030460 Bitcoin. Cool. All right, on 5/17, we bought another $20. Yep, and that purchase was at $67,083. About $20 worth of Bitcoin, and that yielded 0.00029,814 Bitcoin. Perfect. And then on the 17th, okay, let me go back to that page. All right, on the 7th, after the 17th is what? On the 18th, we also bought. Wait. No, that was the weekend. 18th was the weekend. Yep, 18th was a Saturday. 19th was a Sunday. So the 20th. On the 20th, we bought another $20 worth. Yes. Okay, so let's do that one. 5, 20, 24. We bought another $20 worth of Bitcoin. We bought that at 69,447, and that was $20, and that yielded 0.00028,799. Boom. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me put that on you guys so you guys can see it. Sorry about that. All right, and then on the 21st, We bought again another $20 worth of Bitcoin. We're way behind. 5, 21, 24. We bought, where is it? 5, 21, 24. We bought at 69,784. Again, we bought 20 bucks. 0.000 28660 Bitcoin. All right. And then today we haven't bought yet, so we're caught up. Let me just copy this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll copy this little thing here. Got our stats. Bam. Okay. I'll copy this for the 2024 sheet. Okay, we're almost caught up. Now we have an accurate count. Whoa. That's wrong. Something happened there. Let me see what happened here. Where did I mess it up? 20, okay. Yep. Looks right. Unless Bitcoin just dropped to infinity. Let's see. No, I didn't. All right, cool. So where are we? Over here. Oh, this is the 2024. Never mind. I was like, wow. I went from 70 to 29. Okay, never mind. That's good. That's good. We're good. So let's put this on the main one. Here we go. 75. I was like, wow. Just dropped out of nowhere. What up, Todd? Good to see you in here. Thanks for tuning in. Round of applause from a live studio audience for Todd. We're updating our spreadsheet so we have all the relevant data. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy. That's 15. I have a double 15 in there, don't I? Dang it. I do. Uh-oh. Let me change this track. I have a double 15 in here. Yeah, I do. Let's see. Delete. Delete row. Okay. Now we're talking. Okay, we're caught up. Okay, cool. All right, so we have all the stats. We have all the stats here. We have the exact numbers now. We've invested $6,411.91. And, yep. And if we were to buy the same amount of Satoshis today, it would cost us 74.77% more of the weaker dollars of today to buy the same amount of Bitcoin. In other words, for the same amount of Bitcoin today, we'd have to pay $11,206.24 instead of what we already paid, $6,411. So, ipso facto, our purchasing power has increased over time by just holding the most scarce thing you can buy, the more scarce thing you can hold, and that's Bitcoin. Let's stack them to the ceiling. Let's go, Todd. Choo. All right. So, I mean, what can I say? We're doing good. We're doing okay, guys. We're doing okay. Let's go over the stack for just 20 for just for the 100 stacks challenge I'm talking about here. We got 28 days left on a 100 stacks challenge, maybe less than that because I haven't again populated it out. Yeah, I need to figure that out too. Here it is. We got the last thing we bought was 47. 47. So 47 is already bought. So today we got by 46 or 21. Yeah, 46 or 21 is what we're buying today for this. Are the options for today's 100 stacks challenge. You know what, guys? It's getting a little bit of a dip, like a little bit of a dip for ants. Let's do our purchases now while it's kind of down here at $69,180. Let's get our buys done. Yeah. We know how much Bitcoin we're gonna buy for today. So there's only one thing left to do, guys, and that is, oops, it's time to stack some sats. All right, we are back at it today. We're gonna stack $20 for our regular DCA of the show that we do here Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. We're stacking sats here and buying Bitcoin daily. So today we're gonna buy $20 for our regular DCA. Get a preview going here. Boom. Take my screenshot. And bring it back. And there it is. It's queued up. It's ready to go. Let's make this purchase. We're buying $20 worth of Bitcoin today for the Stack Sats Show, episode 224. Stacking Bitcoin daily on weekdays, and for the next 24 days, daily. All right, just like that. Today, we're able to stack an additional 285 Satoshis because we didn't have to pay any fees. Pretty good. There it is. Awesome. Very nice. So, as that's going, let's turn on the music because we've been stacking and now it's time to chill. Okay. So that's bought. Okay, now let's put up the poll to see if today we're going to buy the $21 for the 100 stack challenge or the $46. Okay, you guys get to choose. It's choose your own adventure. Oops. Hang on a second. There it is. There it is. 100 stacks amount, and that is 21. These numbers are getting pretty close to each other anyway, right? 21 or 46. 21 or $46 today. Starting the poll. Let me know what you guys think we should buy. You should buy 365 today. Dang. 36.5. That's a good way to look at it. It's a good way to look at it. Maybe we'll buy line 36 instead of the, there it is, yeah, of the all right, keep it going. Let's choose wisely. All right, it looks like looks like you guys are voting. All right, okay, we have a tie with 4 viewers. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, how about this? If it's a tie, we'll buy the $36 line and we'll make it 36.5 for 365. Okay, I think Fine Times has a fine idea. Okay, all right, let me end the poll here. I mean, there's only 4 people and it's split, so what can you do, right? All right, it is done. Ending the poll. The poll is a tie, 50-50. 2 people for 21, 2 for 46. So today I think we split the difference and we go with 36.5 to commemorate. A Boltar tiebreaker? Let's go. Okay. Boltar. Okay, I see. It's gotta be. How do we phrase the question? Boltar. We'll do it individually. Boltar, should we buy 21 stack? Let's see. Let's see what Boltar thinks. Boltar is a resident bullish on Bitcoin fortune teller. He only speaks the truth. Okay, so he said he's down for the $21 stack. Okay, how about the $46 stack? If he's negative on this one, then we're gonna go with 21. Let's see. Oh my gosh. He's too bullish. How about this one? Boltar. Should I just buy 36.5? Let's see. That's so funny. Boltar's bullish. See what he says. Ask again later. Oh, okay, that's kind of negative. Okay, okay, so I don't know. I don't want to linger on this too long. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the $36.50 purchase, and we're gonna just attribute that buy to the 100 stacks challenge. Line number 36 here. We'll do 36.5. Okay, so let me cue that up. 36.5. Buy now. 36.5. Oops, not 365. Oh, they won't do 0.5. All right, so we gotta do 36 then. That's fine. We know it's 36.5. There it is. Showing you guys the browser. It's queued up. The $36 buy, the $36 line. Right in the middle since we tied. Getting this preview. Oh, that's funny. Grabbing that guy. Okay. All right. All right. Gonna move this over so we can make the actual purchase. Here he goes. Boltar only likes to stack no matter what. That's right. Boltar says stack no matter what. Just going. $36 buy as the price of Bitcoin makes its way back up. There it is. That was fast. We're able to stack an additional 513 Satoshis today on that purchase. It's pretty good. I'll take it. I'll take it. So let's get into this guy here and fill in the stats of this purchase. We got 5, 22, 24 pieces a day. We bought it at 69,420, and we got 0.00051858 Bitcoin, which is 51,858 Satoshis. And we're actually quite that's 19. Where's 20? We're missing 20, 21. Yeah, we're missing 20 and 21 on the stats. There it is. So we got a $36 buy, and we're missing some data in here. We definitely are. We're missing the $20 buy and the $47 buy. So let me get that real quick, just so it's all up to date. Okay, so we're here. $47 buy is right there. And that was on 5/21. 5/21/24. We bought that at 69. Yeah, it's been stuck at 69 for a while, huh? 747. We purchased that. We got $47. And the yield was, let's see, 47. Yep. 0.00067386. Perfect. And then we haven't done 46 yet, but we did 20. Yeah, we did 20. There's 20. There it is. So 20 was done on, that was today. There it is. Found it. 5, 2024. Is that right? Yep. And that was done on 5/2024. Okay. That was at 69,341, and we bought $20 worth. We got 0.000288843. That's a lot of numbers, guys. Jeez. And today we bought 21. No, not today. Not today. We didn't buy 21 today. That's going to be the deciding factor for tomorrow. We haven't bought 46 either, so it's good. So now we have 25 days of 100 stacks left, and we're actually in the positive. We're about at 4%, which is good. Really good. Really good. All right. So just like that, we have stacked sats all day, and it's time to party. Pizza days. All right. Let me put this spreadsheet back in here. All right, we're all caught up on the purchases. We're all caught up on everything else. It's exciting. It's exciting. I'm super stoked to be here for a year. We hit the 250 subscriber count, which is awesome. It's funny because let's see. We have 252 subscribers. Wow, very cool. I was looking at my page, at the page for the channel, and it shows like 274 videos. I was like, wow, I didn't remember making that many videos, but it counts shorts as videos. So the shorts I've been putting out have been messing with my mind, because I was thinking to myself, wow, I thought we had at least one subscriber per episode. And we still do. We still do, because we're on episode 224 and our subscriber count is now 252. So we're actually making some leeway there. We're making some space. Okay. So in the year wrap up, that is the status of our stack. It's our stack status right there. Right. Would I go back in time and say, knowing what I know now, would I go back and change anything? Absolutely not, except for maybe stack a little harder at the beginning, right? I wasn't sure how much to stack initially, because I wanted to make it attainable for anybody to see and to come across a video and say, oh, I can do $5 a day, right? Because back then the premise was, if you just skip your Starbucks coffee and you take that money and put it into Bitcoin instead, you'll be better off, right? Well, I don't think I know the price of Starbucks coffee has gone up, but I don't think it's gone up to $20 a day, right? Maybe if you're doing multiple Starbucks runs a day, you could save spending $20 a day on Starbucks. And if you're spending $20 a day on Starbucks, Jesus, go buy some Folgers crystals, instant coffee, right? And make yourself some coffee at home, dude. You can have like 1,000 cups of coffee out of one container. That's good. Maybe not 1,000, maybe 250 cups, right? But if you're gonna spend money on, we'll just do some math real quick. Just have some fun, okay? 365 days. Well, it's 52 weeks, right? 52 weeks. We'll do that times 5 days a week, because you don't work on weekends. And I'm just gonna assume that you don't get Starbucks coffee on weekends too. That's 260 cups of coffee, right? At $5 a pop. That is $1,300 that you're spending on coffee at Starbucks if you're paying $5. Okay, that's if you're just going once a weekday. Okay, you could have had that $1,300 in Bitcoin instead, and be up 75%. So you'd be up. You return your $1,300 that you spent on coffee could be $2,275 worth of value with of purchasing power, right? So put the laser eyes on and buy. Don't buy stuff you don't need, including coffee. You broke the live viewer all-time high this week as well with I did. Was it 16 all-time high? Jeez, that was a good week. That was a good week, guys. I have a good premise. All right, let me catch up to the chat real quick. Boltar is like, yep. That's right. That's awesome. Bitcoin Beacon in the house. What up, dude? Good to see you in here. Round of applause from the live studio audience. Happy Pizza Day, Bitcoin Beacon. We're just kind of looking back, reminiscing at when we started stacking here on the show and how we should have been stacking harder, doing $10 or $20 buys since the beginning, right? But I wanted to make it approachable. I wanted to make it not intimidating for somebody that's new to stacking Bitcoin, right? But now we're stacking the $20 stack, and we're also doing the 100 stacks challenge. Man, the 100 stacks challenge is kind of stretching me, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's getting harder to stack with the 100 stacks challenge. It's definitely a push. It's definitely a sacrifice that we're making here, but I think the worst is over. The hard part is over. Like doing the $100 buy, the $99 buy, those buys, we're pushing it. I was selling a bunch of stuff. I still have stuff in my garage to sell. Can you believe that, guys? I have a bunch of stuff that I need to sell still. I'm getting rid of all of my hobbies. of most of my hobbies. I got rollerblades and all of the gear associated with rollerblading that I can sell. I got some other stuff that, so I got some workout equipment in there that I don't ever use, right? So anyway, I'm still finding stuff to sell. Oh, you know what I found the other day? I was kind of cleaning out my garage a little bit more, and every time I know guys, I talk about my garage all the time, but it's a 3-car garage, okay? And I only have 1 car in there. The rest of it is full of stuff. Mind you, some of it's a workbench and that kind of stuff, but it's not stuff I use all the time, right? So when I say I found something, it's because we moved when we moved to this house. We got a house a long time ago, and we moved to that house from an apartment, and some of our stuff was still packed up in boxes that we kind of just had in our old garage, right? And then when we moved to this new house, this is years ago, when we moved to this new house, some of the boxes that were from the apartment haven't even been like gone through. You know, we just kind of like, we didn't need the stuff, so it was just packed up. So we've been kind of housing this stuff for a long time. So anyway, I'm making my way through all this stuff, and I found a sewing machine. It's only been used a couple of times, and I bought this sewing machine a long time ago. I can't remember how much I paid for it now, but that's going up for sale for sure. So anyway, it's weird, but all this random stuff that's kind of holding you back, you know. So it's gonna get listed, and it's gonna go right into Bitcoin, because looking back on days like today, when you're a year from when you started stacking, you look back and you look at the stats and you're like, man, I could have been stacking a little bit harder, right? Like, how much do you wish you had? How much? Like, if you go back right now and stack some Bitcoin at $26,000, what would you do right now? And probably the same thing you're doing now, nothing. The same amount, right? Like, what price would motivate me to go sell everything? And it should be any price, right? Because just like a year from then, we're looking at it today, a year after, and we wish we could go back. But a year from today, we're going to look back on Bitcoin Pizza Day 2025, and maybe we'll be towards the beginning of the bear market then, right? I can't wait for another bear market actually, because I can stack a little harder. But anyway, that's thinking a little too far ahead. But maybe, do you think by Pizza Day 2025, do you think Bitcoin's going to be below 60,000 or above 60,000? Tell me in the chat. What do you think? Where do you think Bitcoin's going to be in a year? What up? Muck Love in the house. Good to see you in here. Also, J Dub. What up, J-Dub? Good to see you in here. Carl in the house. What up, Carl? Above. Stacked. Okay, let's see. What does Carl say? Above. Okay, yeah. Yeah. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. And I found... I say I found, but I knew it was there the whole time. I finally went through and pulled out the last of my mining rigs. I'm not talking about ASICs. I'm talking about a computer with a bunch of graphics cards on it. I took it out. I'm starting to tear it down and pack up all of the graphics cards into their original boxes and get them all cleaned up and ready to go, so I can also sell those ASAP. I should have done that a long time ago. I was just like busy with other things. But tomorrow, when my cast comes off, that's my first priority, is to get that rig tore down and list those graphics cards. Right now I have like a mixer listed for making dough, right? I have a sewing machine that I used 3 or 4 times for 1 or 2 tasks that I had to do, but I bought a whole sewing machine because I was gonna sew, right? I have what else? I have one of my kayaks I need to get rid of, right? And those graphics cards in that mining rig, those graphics cards, I probably won't get what I paid for them, but they paid for themselves with the mining revenue. So they're in essence hardware that I can sell just to generate more money, right? And all of that, as soon as all that stuff sells, it's going right into Bitcoin, okay? Or you can buy a solar generator and mine, Roman. Oof, I know. But the ASICs that I have, they take up too much power to run off of solar. They're just like, they're hungry, dude. They're hungry boys. What song is this? Sounds like we're in an adventure. I'm not on an adventure. Why? I'm stuck in an adventure. Let's do that one. There we go. It's more chilling. Mine with graphics cards. What can I mine? I don't think I can mine. I don't think I can mine Bitcoin with graphics cards anymore. It's not effective, right? Mine it as like a lottery miner. It's not efficient. You can buy a solar generator. Okay, so maybe I'll look into that. I don't think I can. I guess, if we can mine with this little piece of hardware, right? If I can mine with this thing, right? And it's mining Bitcoin solo. Why couldn't I mine with the graphics cards? Litecoin, nah. I'm not gonna mine Litecoin even if I could with these graphics cards. I'd rather sell the graphics cards for just money and buy Bitcoin with it than support a network that I don't believe in. Right? I'm not gonna sell my hash power to Litecoin. Litecoin. Hey, not saying you guys do what you want. It's all good, but not me. I'm not gonna sell. I don't know. It is a way to. I guess you could say, yeah, you're converting your electricity from the sun to Litecoin that then you can exchange for Bitcoin. I can see that argument, right? But you're kind of supporting that network by providing processing power, right? You're right. It's just the same code. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Sell them. Oh yeah, sell them. Yeah. So I'm gonna sell my mining. I might sell my mining rigs because I don't have a good source of power at this point. Like the halving kind of took me out because the power that I have here is not cheap. So paying for power, I mean, I'd be mining at a premium, but I would have non KYC sats out of those miners, right? So, but not worth. There's not that much of a difference as far as price goes. So it wouldn't be worth it to keep running the miners at such a low productivity, where I could just take the power that I'm going to spend on paying the electricity bill. I could just take that power. Sorry, I could just take that money and buy Bitcoin straight up, and not have to mine it, right? I mean, as long as it's in my custody, it doesn't matter how I get it, and as far as I'm concerned, right? But yeah, that's interesting. So what I'm gonna do with those ASICs is, once Bitcoin kicks up a little bit more, it'll either become profitable for me to start mining again at my current electricity rate, or I'll find a way to maybe get that project going where we set up a diesel generator with like recycled fast food restaurant grease or oil, and maybe get it working that way off of vegetable oil. And then if I could generate power that way, then I could just generate power and convert vegetable oil that's going to get trashed, convert it to energy and power, and then convert that power to Bitcoin. So that'd be kind of a cool way to do the project. A good motivation to do that project, right? I just have to have a place that would host my generator that doesn't mind the noise, right? So I have some friends I can ask, but I'm not able to do it in my house because like my yard is not big enough. Like the sound would carry over to my neighbor's house, right? But ideally, that's the only reason why I would keep these miners is if I could figure out a way to get cheaper energy or to make energy, right? Which is good because it incentivizes me to make to generate power, right? But if I can't figure that thing out and the price pumps like crazy and the price of ASICs goes up because people want to start mining again, then maybe I'll just sell my ASICs at a higher value when the price goes up, and just pocket the money and put it right into Bitcoin instead, right? Because what happens with these kind of things, as the price of Bitcoin goes up, the new ASICs that are coming out, they pretty much price in your profits. So the ideal time to buy them is like today, is like now, when it seems like they're not going to be productive, right? But if you buy the ASIC now instead of buying Bitcoin, you kind of shot yourself in the foot, right? That way it doesn't make sense to buy the ASIC because you still have to run it, pay the power, and then make that profit back to cover the cost of the original hardware, right? It makes more sense to just buy the Bitcoin, and it makes more sense to just buy the Bitcoin. And sorry, I'm skipping through the music here. It makes more sense to buy the Bitcoin instead of buying the hardware, right? When the time to buy the hardware is, when the time to buy the hardware is right, okay. But if you wait for the price to come up, then the price of the hardware goes up, and you're paying the premium for the ability to mine and make that money back sooner because the price is higher. But you have to run it for a certain amount of time before you can make profits, right? So anyway, my gear has already paid for itself. So at this point, I don't mind sitting on it for a little bit, not running it until I either figure out how to generate power myself, or how to or just sell it later for about as much as I paid for it, or even more. Then I'll have the coins that I mined with it. On top of that, I'll have the additional cash to be able to just buy Bitcoin straight up. So there's a way to lose when you buy mining equipment. There's a way to win. Either way, you can make it a win-win or a lose-lose depending on when you buy and when you sell and when you can run the thing, right? I know we sidetracked a lot here on the mining portion of it, but it's interesting. It's interesting. All right. How did I end up in this screen? Why aren't I in the Q&A section? I think there's an option to send them to a BTC mine and get it hosted. You pay a lower electricity bill. That's true, Carlos. That's very true. I found one, but unfortunately my rigs are like not new enough. They're pretty new, but they're just below the model they'll accept. And on top of that, This place wants to do like, you have to send them a whole pallet full of miners. So you can't just send like 3 or 4 or 2 or 1. You gotta send them the whole pallet, right? And like I don't have that many miners. I mean, come on. How did I get here? Right? How'd you get here, Carl? Right? Slow and steady. That's how we got there. All right, boys. So that's all I got for you guys today. I thought today was gonna be more of a bigger thing with Pizza Day, but I think I got a little bit confused with all the extra stuff. Pizza Day and anniversary of the show. We just keep it going, guys. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. Keep stacking. You guys keep showing up. I'll keep showing up. You know, and then maybe in another year or 2 or 3, we won't have to show up anymore because we'll be too busy living our lives, right? Living our best Bitcoin life. Because as long as you guys continue to hodl and stack sats, it could lead to life-changing wealth. It could help you retire sooner. And don't believe me, go look it up. Do the research for yourself. And you'll see, as evident by our 1 year of stacking, right, that if you would have jumped on the bandwagon of stacking a year ago, at whatever level, $1 a day, $5 a week, $20 a week, a month, you too could have had that 75% gain, right? For doing nothing else but taking a little bit of the hard-earned money that you earned, setting it aside, and saving it in Bitcoin for your last name, for your descendants, for the future, for prosperity, right? So I'll see you guys here tomorrow for another episode of the Stack Sats Show. But until then, remember, if you ain't stacking, you're slacking. Later, guys. Thanks, Carlos. Thanks, Bitcoin Beacon. Leonard in the house. Thanks, Leonard. Thanks, Fine Times. Thanks, Carl. And also, thank you, Mixon McLovin. J-Dub in the house. Thank everybody. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in today. Happy 1 year anniversary. Let's keep the show rolling. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.